Good morning, everyone. This is Bill Keegan, Town Manager in Foxboro, with your latest COVID-19 update. I'm running a little bit late this morning. I noticed the time being around 11:18 this morning. So I apologize for that, but just has been a little bit of a hectic morning. So just to give you an update on the numbers, so a total of 118 cases have occurred in Foxboro since March 15th. 93 have recovered, and a total of 8 people are considered to be active at this point in time with COVID-19. Total of 16 people have been lost in the follow-up phase. 1,016 people, we've actually broken the 1,000 person mark that have tested negative. That's also great news to see that. And then also the total of people hospitalized remains at 2, and then the other one is in the other categories, of course, that 1 person has passed away. 11 people again have tested positive for the antibodies. So again, that's great numbers, great news on that respect. Total 17,500 beds are available for COVID-19 use. 1,341 folks are actually occupying those beds at this time, and 317 people are in the ICU. Again, those numbers continue to drop, which is great to see, and heading in that direction. Let's take a look at the state report on the state dashboard. Excuse me. Newly reported cases as of yesterday were 263 cases, total of 103,889 statewide. The newly reported deaths as of yesterday were 55 statewide, total deaths 7,408. New patients tested by molecular testing was 4,660. That makes a total of 658,058 that have been tested statewide for COVID-19. New patients tested by antibody tests, it was 740, and that makes a total of 52,144 who have been tested for that as well. Again, the status report on the dashboard remains the same as it was yesterday: 3 greens and 3 yellows. So we're actually all heading in the right direction. So good to be able to see that as well. Moving down the list of key indicators, looking on as of June 8th, the number of cases continue to drop, and good to see that we are still trending in the right direction, and clearly the numbers have dropped significantly since about the middle of May. Where end of April, middle of May is when we really peaked out in terms of number of cases. So good to see that those numbers continue to trend downward, and we're following the guidelines by reactivating the government and reactivating the communities. So by doing that, we're still trending in the right direction in terms of numbers. You can see that the numbers in Foxboro have not been affected negatively by the reopening steps, even though it is early. Grant that I will grant you with, but as of right now, I think things continue to trend in the right direction. In terms of Norfolk County cases, total cases in Norfolk County are there's 8,753 cases per 100,000, and you can see that in Norfolk County overall, the numbers have continued to trend really in the right direction. They've really flattened out over the course of the past few weeks, and so I can see those numbers just as I read them. They're actually trending really in the right direction. They've really flattened out, have not trended upward at all in the past week or two. So just a couple other key indicators. So current cases in the ICU are 315. Kind of cases currently intubated 202. Again, those numbers continue to trend downward. So we're glad to see that happening overall. Total deaths in COVID-19 cases are 7,408 overall, and that number is peaking out as well. And it looks like the number is starting to level off overall at that number. So that is all good news. Hospitalization rate by age, the average age of total cases reported as hospitalized is 68 years old. Average age of persons having COVID-19 is 52, and the average death age related to COVID-19 is 82, and so those numbers have not changed at all either. So that's the latest information that we have. We are continuing to open up the community and provide outdoor dining opportunities in Foxboro. Want to let you know that we currently have we've approved 4 licenses to allow outdoor dining as of yesterday. We've got 4 other considerations as of today, and we're trying to move on those to get those done. And all in all, we're doing the best we can to try and get the community back opened up as best as we can in a safe and certainly and socially distanced proper way for doing that here in Foxboro. So that is it for today. I hope that you have a great day. Next few days look really well and weather-wise. Maybe a little bit of rain tomorrow, and but other than that, we should be looking forward to a pretty good weekend as well. Hope you can get out and enjoy the good weather that we're having today at least, and hope that you stay well. And we'll continue to be back with you again tomorrow morning with another update of what's happening on the COVID-19 front here in Foxboro. Don't forget, town meeting is coming up on Monday night at 7:30 at the high school, starting at 7:30. So that's an important meeting for all of us here in the town. So if you can make it, that's great. Hope to see you then. Until then, have a great day, and I'll talk to you. I'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Take care.